I want to talk about a very important topic, mainly for Mexico, but really for customs around the world. Some followers out there have questions because sometimes, well, one of them actually had their package sent back. It really depends a lot on which store shipped it, but I'm going to quickly tell you about wood products, at least in the case of Mexico, but the same thing applies in many other countries too. There is an agreement called CITES. CITES stands for Convention on International Trade in Endangered Species of Wild Fauna and Flora. What does that mean? It's a convention that was created to regulate international trade in species that are threatened, both wild plants and animals. Companies like Royal Chessmail, ChessBazaar.com, and some from House of Staunton have the certificate so they can trade these woods. However, sometimes there are issues at customs. I'm talking about the case in Mexico now because there can be confusion with the terminology. In this case, what you're seeing here, this is an ebonized piece, and there are no problems importing it. Bogwood doesn't either, and neither does aged bogwood. Genuine ebony doesn't have any issues either. Padock also isn't a problem, but these two pieces you see here can cause confusion. One of them does have an issue, and the other doesn't. This is Dalbergia latifolia, which is commonly known as Indian rosewood or just rosewood, the famous Palo de Rosa, but the Real Palo de Rosa is this one, and this is Sisam or golden rosewood. The scientific name is Dalbergia siso. It's from the Dalbergia species and the siso variety. Dalbergia species and latifolia variety. If they make a mistake with the package and label it Dalbergia siso instead of another name, people might think that just because it says Dalbergia, it's automatically regulated by CITES, and if they don't send the certificate, it's very likely it will be rejected, or you'll have to talk to your supplier to have them send it. The mere fact that customs sees the word Dalbergia, they're going to think it's probably this one when it's actually that one, and it's not regulated by CITES. Usually, in shipments, they always do this. I'll quickly send over some invoices for you to take a look at. They always report it as chess game piece. This is probably Brazilian rosewood, so it doesn't raise suspicion, and they put a price of $45. I'll quickly explain in a moment why it's so low. And here's another one where it's a board, right? Contains a board, and again, it just says it's made of wood. But when this raises suspicion when the price is very low and they open it and realize that the wood is probably a protected species, which can cause confusion. What you need to do is request CITES certificates so you don't have any problems with your supplier. Royal Chess, Chess Bazaar, and House of Staunton don't have any issues.